Hey everybody, I'm back. I know I look happy. I'm just happy to be doing this again. I took a little break, you know, got myself together cuz yeah, I just needed that time. You know, you got to need that time to clean up and get yourself right, spend time with yourself and your family and stuff. So, happy spooky season. Happy Scorpio season to all my Scorpios out there. So, today I am going to be doing a just a general reading and then I'll get into the signs. But I have some messages, okay? So, um, I feel like the goddess Ashtar, whatever you call her, because she does have multiple names in the different regions. I feel like there's messages that she wants me to share with you. And if you don't know who Ishtar or Ashtar is, I feel like you should. I kept hearing Ashtar. So you guys know that if you don't know, there are a lot of the same goddess, but in different, like Ashtar also is aligned with Oshun if you're into Yoruba religion, or oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of the other one. It's Indian. Very beautiful goddess. I have her on my page, and for some reason, it's going blank right now. Okay, so we'll get back to that, but you guys can like look into who Ashtar was, or Ashtar. So, from my understanding is she is a extraterrestrial being, basically, uh, who has her own mother. What is those called? Motherboard, like UFOs, and basically protecting humanity. It's like the mother of. It's like our extra. It's like our cosmic mother, basically. If you resonate with being a star seed or being um, a chosen one. If you resonate with being um, light worker, if you resonate with being just a cosmic being, or you feel like you're not from this planet, or like you feel like, or you might actually have proof in your DNA that you are a piece of alien. Yeah, and this crystal that I have today is actually amethyst, and this crystal is a agate, anhydral agate. Actually, it holds like water from like 3 billion years ago. Um, it's very ancient, like your soul. That's what I heard right now. But let me get into the channel messages. 3 minutes. Okay, so the channel messages from Ishtar or Ashtar. Like I already said, there's world messages. Okay, world messages. Protector of light worker. Was deemed bad for helping others see the light, is what I heard. Because I know that she is like looked at as. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, so I read a lot of the stories in the Bible, and a lot of the women were casted out or called demons, or because they did not listen to the men. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe this is her story, but it might be her story that I read in the Bible, where her husband was a king and he wanted her to get naked in front of all of his friends to show her off, to show off her beauty, and she didn't want to. And because of that, and probably other things that she didn't listen to that they left out in the King James Version, but she she was deemed like not worthy, like, she didn't listen, so she didn't want to degrade herself, so that made her basically banned from the kingdom. um and someone else took her place. It's kind of similar to Lilith and Adam. It's kind of similar to Lilith and Adam and Eve story. So it's basically the fact that Lilith was casted out of the Garden of Eden because she actually wanted her own free will. She did not want to obey Adam. She did not want to, like, go by his rules, and it's not God's rules that she did not want to live by, but it's just that she didn't want to be under his foot, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Like I said, it's best to do your own research for these, because they can differ, okay, with the different stories. You'll hear different stories from everybody. Some will all sound similar, some parts will sound similar, some won't. um but yeah, it's that kind of energy. But you see the differences between Lilith and Eve, and between the goddess in the Bible, the other goddess that I was talking about previous to this. But basically they both didn't want to um bow down to a man, so they were casted out. But the women who took their place, both of them deceived the men. So you have Eve, who deceived Adam by making him eat the apple. And then you have this lady who took, I wish I can give you guys the Bible verse, because I read this whole story because it was so interesting to me, because I was like, what? So basically, in this Bible story, he had his wife that loved him, and she cared about him and stuff like that. It's just certain things she was not willing to do for him, that would make her feel horrible, or make her be feel degraded or whatever. So he got this young wife who was very beautiful, but it just so happened that she was the niece of a I know somebody know this story in the Bible, so y'all can tell me. It just so happened that she was the niece of someone who did not like him, who actually wanted her to set this king up. And it just so happened it happened that way. Okay, so I have no idea why those stories came up, but those were the stories for that might relate to this reading coming. But the other downloaded messages I got, I have my pad right here, is diminish profilol. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm gonna actually look that up real quick. Hold on. Profilol products, hair, OC1, divine mastering, primitive, holy, new ways of seeing things, protected, blossoming, grateful, an Aquarius, war. 333 is the channel numbers. The for numerology, I have 333, 777, and 555. I would suggest you guys look up those numbers, and I'm gonna look up profile for us real quick because I don't know what the hell that is. 333 is your creativity. Your it's also associated with I believe I said this before, but it's also associated with the Most High. I'm sorry, with Jesus Christ. I believe 7 is too, if I'm not mistaken. But 7, I know, is enlightenment. It's like Christ consciousness, right? Also luck, in America, it's abundance. 555 is changes. It could be changed for the better. It could be swift changes. It could be things that happen. It could be changed for the worse. Well, however, it's all about how you see it, I believe. Okay, so let me just look up profile really quick, guys. Because I really want to know what the heck it is. If it's not anything, in OC1, I picked up like Orange County, so some people might live in Orange County or something. Um, Profilol, propofol, propofol. Maybe I don't know why I'm saying it. It might have been propofol. Okay, propofol is an intravenous anesthetic used for procedural sedation during monitor anesthesia care or as an induction agent for general anesthesia. It may be administered as a bolus or an infusion or some combination of the two. Propofol. So maybe you guys are going into surgery. I'm hearing like awake, waken, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. So maybe it's something about somebody going under the knife or going under anesthesia. You might be going to the dentist or something. Holy Spirit, what? So we're just gonna jump into the reading now. We already been talking for 11 minutes. Well, I've been talking for 11 minutes. So I'm going to start with this deck right here because we are talking about ancient things. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have that relates to Ishtar? Transportation. You're going places. I did talk about her vehicle. I talked about Ashtar here traveling to see you. And what I mentioned about marriage, about the kings and their wives, or just the men in power and their wives. There's something about transportation though. Is there okay. Unrequited love in reverse. This card flew out. I'm hearing that song. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. You have to watch. Okay. So, one of you, or multiple people who's viewing this, like, you have to watch your mom. If this story, first, let me say, if this is not your story, do not try to make it fit, okay? If it resonates, then that's okay, but I will probably be talking. I'm not sure what this is going to be about, but I'm just picking up on the energies, okay? So you might have had to watch your mother leave, go far, far away as a child. Or maybe you feel abandoned. You felt abandoned. You're really cold. But the whole time in the stars, Ashtar is the daughter of Nam. Is what I heard. Nam. I don't know if that's how you say it. Nam. The daughter of the moon goddess of Venus. What is it? I'm sorry. Ashtar is associated with Venus. Venus is the morning star and evening star. Is what it's also known as. Of course, it's known for beauty, love, wealth. And I hear Oshun and Orumila. So you guys also might be into Yoruba faith. There's going to be a bridge that's going to connect you two, is what I'm hearing. So if you have lost contact with your parents or your mother, or it could even be like your goddess mom or godmother, you could be being initiated, is what I'm hearing. Initiated, and you might not be even a part. Like I did hear Yoruba, so I know like you have. Um, I believe you have a mother in the religion, right? You might find a new family, but even if you're not a part of the Yoruba religion or in any kind of like cult or whatever, you know, I'm hearing it's like you're being initiated in spirit, in the cosmos, in the stars. The light will be shining on you. Something about the divine feminine, though. There is a very strong energy within you. I heard you was able to pull it out of you. Um, but there's something hidden. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe you had to hide a lot, or maybe you hid yourself a lot. Maybe not having a mother made you feel like you are not worth being loved or being seen, being heard. I'm sorry. Or being heard. But you're valid. Like your points are valid. Like everything. Even though you went through a lot, I feel like you're valid because of the things that you've been through. Like you got some stripes. This is what I'm seeing. Like you got stripes under your belt. I don't know what the you have stripes under your belt in this. Like you do. And what I was saying, initiating in spirit is like your ranking in your ranking in spirit is high. Your ranking in spirit is high. Okay, we're gonna pull one more. I'm hearing she never stopped loving you, so maybe your mom passed. Yeah. So you might have been there when she. So it's your mom is still here in spirit with you. If you were there when she passed away, and even if it's the cosmic mother, look, even if it's the cosmic mother, she's not. She's not. She hasn't left. Oh, yeah. Blessings and blessings. Oh my God. Yeah, but you learned a lot, and that's what gave you those stripes. Whether your mother was there physically or not, but you gained. You may be a mother yourself and be an awesome mother, like a great, abundant mother. Like the love that you have for your children is abundant, is unconditional. I also seen father, so I don't know. Um, I seen father. I'm not sure if the father is present. Was your father here? If it could come out again. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. You guys might be a part of Celtic religion or Egypt. which I believe Ashtar is a Egyptian goddess. Farm trees. Could be living on a farm. Maybe your father left too, but he didn't pass, is what I'm hearing. He didn't pass, but he's just not here. And to be honest, who knows what happened to him, because I don't see here, um, like I don't see or hear anything. Mm. The deck on Jesus. 333. Now don't talk about my my cards, okay? Because these ain't the hard ones. Holy Spirit can do it. Self-hate. Witch in reverse. I'm not gonna take these. Upset son. Yeah, I did say something about you not feeling like worthy because of your mother, and fell around their mother. Tolerated. You feel like you have to be tolerated by the people that you were left with. Oh. Hmm. I'm hearing a creative spark. Hmm. Are there any more messages from the deck that you want me to? But you're blessed. Blessed and highly favored. Big boss energy. Top dog. Because I just got chills. You're blessed and highly favored. Spiritually, financially. Like, even if you don't feel like it, it's all about the way you see things. I think I wrote that down. Seeing things in a different light, new ways of seeing things. Big boss energy, and you have a mission to complete. That's what that is. Transportation, you have a mission to complete. That's what, okay, I'm sorry. No, I keep saying that's what that is. No, but for real, you're going somewhere. I don't know where, but it's uh, right under the deck, new car. You might have got a new car, or you might be getting a new car. Like, this could be a blessing. Maybe you've been walking or been catching a bus and trains to work and back and forth, or whatever the case may be. But you're going to be coming into a new lifestyle, a new excuse me. You're going to be coming into the self. Looking at things totally different. Instead of this self-hate energy that you have because of the abandonment issues that you may have had. Once this mother figure left your life, I'm hearing she's with you in spirit, and I just keep hearing it. Like, she's with you in spirit. She ain't, I mean, you might, okay. Lights flickering. You may notice like lights flickering in your house. You might notice might not be anybody there, but you might hear noises or something around your home or in your home. It could just be you. I'm not saying this to creep you out or anything or make you like scared. Just know it's not a bad presence. It's your mother or grandmother, I heard, or grandmother. And she loves you so much. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, Holy Spirit, can we get a... Okay. Holy Spirit, can we get a message? New message. And I don't, honestly, I don't know. Maybe you are in Aquarius or... Yeah, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe Aquarius, Venus. Mm. That's crazy how all these cards came up. I'm not going to take these, but I do see them. Oh. Mm. But we have the Venom. I think I just watched that movie the other night with my kids, too. It's funny. Venom. That's a good movie. But in this Venom, I see the earth. I see the earth in a freaking wolf's mouth. Okay, world messages, Holy Spirit. Here, if you don't get it right, it will be doomed. And this may be just a general message, honestly. Like, it's not for you. The warrior. The ocean. Okay. I don't want these together. I want them separate. Okay, I'm only going to grab the cards that are on top. Wow. I don't want to grab all these cards, but it's... Okay, Holy Spirit. Okay, I got you. Because I did see Mother and Father out earlier. We have King, the Queen, the Threshold, the Warrior, the Venom. We also have the Ocean. And I said you're going somewhere. Maybe you want to go to the beach. Maybe you need to go to the beach. Put your feet in the grass. Might want to go. But I'm getting a bird's nest. You know how birds feed their children? Pa-ta, pa-ta, pa-ta. Please, the God of the sun, goddess of the moon. There's something coming together. It's something meshing. I'm hearing it's meshing for the greater good and the lesser evil. What? Greater good and lesser evil? Then I see the maiden again. Now I'm hearing finish. Okay, yeah, my kids down there playing. I'm going to read these out the book. I'm going to read these out the book. But I'm definitely seeing like there is a lot of protection over you. A lot of protection over you. As above, so below is what I'm getting with these. The threshold, the ocean. And this world message that needs to come out. The snakes. The world in a dog's mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get to it. Okay, I'm going to just read them out the book. So, the ocean. Hold on. Let me find it first. I'm going to try not to take too long to read these, too, because we all want to get up out of here quick. So we're gonna try our best. Okay. All right. Okay. These are places. The ocean, the unconscious, the moon. Okay. One real quick. Okay. The unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. Incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty water is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious. All that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us. Yeah, I did say like you guys might be wanting to go to the beach or need to go to the beach or feeling like um a salt bath. Maybe you need to take a spiritual bath. Yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Stirring that when the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. Yeah. And I did say a new way of seeing things, and I see 555 over here. It's definitely going to be an initiation for you. This is another level of becoming. Study waves, touch their surface, get in the water. No matter where you live, each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. When light, deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery. When dark, subsumed, drowned, polluted, unpredictable. Honestly, this is so bright. Like all of your past battles, you've won. You're the warrior. I'm hearing Scorpio. Or I just heard Scorpio right now. The ocean displays every emotion without shame. To witness its glassy moonlit surface and its unforgiving storms is to know the full spectrum of the human experience exactly. And that's why I say you have stripes. You're growing. You grew through what you went through. Like it was no mistake, even though there were some painful lessons that you had to learn. It definitely it leveled you up. Do I have any more places? I believe. Okay. I just want to get to okay. Let me read the Venom. I'm gonna read it in order. I was about to skip it, but I'm like, I was gonna go right to the threshold, but we're gonna get to that last but not least. Okay, you guys. I don't want to make this too long, but since I'm reading out the book, it is gonna be a little longer. Because I have not seen any of these cards before, and although I can read them from what I'm seeing, I want to read them out the book right now. Okay. So, Alex. So tiny. I could use my big old book, but I don't feel like it. Okay, the poison, the curse, the toxin. I seen witch in reverse earlier, but that shit was in reverse, so I don't want to focus on that. Honestly, Um, but much to our dismay, and what is it? Poison. On top of, okay, listen, your blessings cannot be penetrated. That's what I'm hearing. The venom is always lurking in the shadows. In the shadows. Now I said something was hidden earlier. It's lurking in the shadows in one form or another. If its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, thoughts, speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is built in our every exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide, and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, and it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and the world. When the venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. Okay? Yeah, but I'm feeling like you already forgave yourself, and that's why you're moving into this new and not only forgiving yourself, but you forgave your parents, your mother, your father, like um I'm feeling like, or your husband or wife, like there was forgiveness, but within forgiveness you accepted everything first, like this is what it is. There is, I just have to take what the world gave me, basically. When you harm another, you harm yourself. Keep in mind, this goes for our earth as well, with cosmic consequences. Um, the spreading of the venom is like a chain reaction. When we strike others, it is likely we have ourselves been struck. Break the cycle. When light, self realization through suffering. Yeah, what I was just saying. And I'm not gonna read when. Oh, I could read when dark, unwillingness to find a solution or forgive. To go deeper, read A Poison Tree by William Blank. But yeah, self realization through suffering. You've been. I can't say it no more. Like, you've been through enough to where you understand what it is that you want out of life, what it is, how you should treat other people, because you want to be treated a certain way, right? So you treat people how you want to be treated, truly. Like, um, even yourself, talk to yourself nice. Like, give yourself. I said something earlier. Like, do spell work on yourself. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but like, do spell work on yourself, because it's like not in a negative way, but like do abundance work on yourself. Speak positive words of affirmations over yourself. Thoughts as well, because thoughts are vibration. It's frequency. Even though you think you're keeping it in, but the universe is still listening no matter what, because so within, as within, so without, as above, so below, as the universe, so the soul. So treat your soul well. Do your spiritual maintenance. But also, like, I'm getting like maybe you're gonna be doing like a beach cleanup or something. You have plans on doing beach cleanup. Uh, I don't know. Or you might be like helping people clean up the ocean. Just like very dedicated into the environment now, helping others as you would want someone to help you. You might work with children as well, and not just have children. If you don't have children, you might like look out for like your siblings or nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever. But or just kids at a school. You might be a teacher. You may very well be a teacher, and it could just be like you could be a teacher of, how do you say, a teacher of like an environmentalist teacher. What was that? agricultural science teacher. Uh, yeah. Okay, let's get to the warrior. Let's see. My little warriors. I keep hearing Chiron, so I'm just gonna say Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. Okay. Chiron is the wounded healer, you guys, and you may have, like I said, you help heal other people, but I want you to work on healing yourself as well. The warrior, the samurai, the soldier, the advocate. Okay, what I just say. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with sword in hand moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. They say you have a mission. You have a mission to complete on this earth. So, trigger warning: if you've been thinking about ending it all, or harming yourself with this self-hate card over here, please do not do it. Your time is not here yet. Please do not do it. Okay, you are meant to be here. You may not feel like you're supposed to be here. You may have been through a lot to where it made you feel not loved. You may feel lonely, but you may not even care that I'm about to say this, but harming yourself is a sin, because you were put here for a reason, and you must complete your mission, or you're just going to end up back here. If you believe in reincarnation. If you don't, I don't want to say see, but just don't do it. Because the people that left are rooting for you. Like, I'm hearing, like, I'm this Tyra Banks. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Like, you have people that need you. Like, whether you met them or not yet, or it could even be your students that need you. Like, the people that want to hear your voice, that want to see you every time, or just to look forward to your smile. Like, there's people that want to be in your energy, but not for like bad reasons, just to learn, to soak up like what it is that you have to offer. Okay, like, please just stay. um whoever whoever that's for, like, please. The warrior work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one, with deep roots and long standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles, so choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within, then surrender to battle. Surrender all of your problems to the Most High God. Surrender to your angels, your ancestors. Like, they're waiting for you to give them your problems, so that's why they're around you. They're waiting for you to say, here. They're waiting for you to say, here, God, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. Take it off of my hands, please. Okay. Be careful, as the warrior implies war. The two go hand in hand. Those who defeat others are strong. Those who defeat themselves are mighty. And what did I say? You've been through a lot and you mastered, I believe, divine mastering. You mastered your divine self in this lifetime. So I'm here with the spiritual rank. You're gonna be the one rooting for somebody, but you've mastered your divine self, but there's still work to do. Because although you mastered your divine self, although you've mastered your divine self, you may feel like there's nothing left for you to do. There is plenty more left, and you might be a doctor too. I'm sorry. You might be a doctor, a cardiologist, or something as well. Okay. Um, Without a true purpose, manifesto, or oath, the warrior is lost. What do you stand for? What are you willing to rise in the name of? Write it out. Write out. Write. It helps. It's releasing when you write, when you speak, when you breathe, but in a positive light, though. It helps every single day. It's a ritual that I do for myself every night before I go to sleep, and I did 2 days. I did not do it, and I felt it. I felt the energy shift. I felt the dreams and everything. Pro- just protect yourself in that way. Protect yourself as you would want to protect your children. Protect yourself as you would want to protect your clients or other people. Okay, because I know that there's there's some alignment in this somewhere, but there might be stories. No, because there's more than one person watching this, so there are stories for different people. Please take what resonate, leave the rest. Okay. Um, when light, fierce, clarity, purposeful action, resolve, resilience. Okay, that's what you are. All of the above. Resilience, and you have shown it time and time again, just like Chiron, the wounded healer, have shown time and time again. He cannot be stopped. No matter how many times he gets stabbed, no matter how many times he falls, he always gets back up. Okay. And continue to help others, no matter if he Chiron could be bleeding, limping, head tied up and everything, and and still go and save someone else, still go and heal someone else, fix someone else's bandages. But I'm hearing like step out of that energy. He'll patch yourself up a little bit, just a little bit more. You're a rare gem. You are a rare gem. This message is definitely for my star seeds and my chosen ones, my divine beings. For those that feel like that you don't belong here, and I said that earlier, but you do. Although you may have come from another world. Now, you may have came from another world, as Jesus said, I am in this world, but I am not of it. Okay? As you are, as you might, you're watching this, so I'm assuming that you are. I know there are some karmic people watching this. um this message don't apply to you unless you want to be that you're that shadow lurking, that little negative whisper lurking in the shadows, but you non-factor. The star seed light workers, chosen ones, divine beings, um crystal children, indigo children, all of you are star seeds, ash star children, mother of the divine. Okay. All right, guys, let's go to the king and the queen. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Let's read king, okay? The ruler, the commander, the emperor. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king let me just say, there's something about the experiences that you've been through that, like, it's meant to be shared. It's meant to be heard. I heard silence. You don't have to be silent for anyone's sake. You don't have to shut yourself down or how do you call it? You don't have to you don't have to play small. You don't have to play small for nobody. Okay? Um the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Like I said, it's just a little bit more like you have to still work at it. Although you have mastered your divine self, there's always work. That that saying like nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. A man that says he knows everything knows nothing at all. Okay. Anybody that says they're lying. There's so much to learn. So much to learn, even through yourself and other people. So when you're going around, I'm hearing going around because I feel like you're gonna be like going from place to place, traveling to multiple places like cities, states, countries, even like traveling and sharing your experiences. And then with sharing your experiences, there's going to be people that's going to share theirs, and they're going to inspire you as well as you're inspiring them to speak. Like it's going to be a very, very, very angelic interaction. I can just see the people that you're touching. Like I think before I spoke about Mother Teresa, but although she was a horrible person, it's the image. It's the image, but you're actually going to be living that image. You're going to be the definition of what she was portraying to be. Is that because I'm literally seeing someone go around and like there's a lot of children running up to you. There's a lot of people coming to you. It's like a revolution. Um. Okay. Let me finish. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. And what did I just say? You are a healer. And that's why I know snakes could be like, enemies or like but there's two snakes in Egypt, in Egyptian, like I guess you would call it mythology, whatever you guys want to call it, but there's two snakes. One is for healing and one is for, you know, her sacrificing. So you take it how you want. Okay. All right. When light, benevolence, divine leadership, service, nobility, that's exactly what I seen for you guys. Please do not give up on this mission that you're trying to accomplish, okay? Once the king's relationship to divinity is broken or challenged, he often acts from a place of fear, scrambling to uphold his image and power. Don't worry about your image. Your work will speak for itself. Who you are will speak for itself. Don't worry about anybody else that has anything to say, because you know what you went through. You keep the connection with the Most High God. You keep the connection with yourself, with the divine. I'm hearing with the stars, the universe. Because like I said, I know some of you might not, prescribe to that. But my God. Okay. The king is necessary. He's a bridge between the eternal and the day to day. It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is a death of ego, okay? Yeah. You feel like you're at the tip of what? You're almost there. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. Okay, 55 minutes. Dang, went by fast. Yeah. Okay. Sun God. Ra is what I heard. Ra. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You guys might have Egyptian blood running through you. Okay, let's read the queen. The empress, the mother, queen, the sovereign. Okay, one other thing that I'm getting is, although you may not have had a mother and a father, or a father and a mother, however, or either one, there's going to be someone that is going to do the work with you. Like, you don't even have to do this alone. I'm hearing a crew. Like, you're gonna have your own crew. I'm sorry, like your own crew. But this crew is gonna be like devoted, kind of like Jesus and his 12 disciples. I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like, like mocking or anything. Of course not. But like, trust and believe. Trust and believe. Jesus was one of the greatest magicians of all times. He was an alchemist, you know, um, one the greatest to ever do it. The greatest to ever do it. And a lot of people don't look at that aspect of Jesus. They just think he was just this magical being that had all these magical powers. He also learned. He also went to Egypt to learn and came back as an adult. He went there as a child to learn and came back as an adult. So it's something, some kind of ties that you have with Egypt. Um, the knowledge. Like her counterpart, the king, the queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others. What did I say about you being like, you're it, like for real. Um, okay, of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. If the king is the ego, the queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she is patient and forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the queen, is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart, okay? Um, no, but honestly, like, you guys are amazing people. Okay, you guys are really amazing, is what I'm getting from this. And the person that you're paired with, or that you're already married to, or that you are going to get married to, or that is waiting to propose to you, well, I'm hearing like you're. I don't want to spoil no surprises, but somebody about to get married. It's going to be like a perfect match. Like, you guys are going to love the same things, helping other people, um, like helping each other grow. They're helping the world. I don't know why I heard Segment, but I know she's the daughter of Ra. some might say that she's a wife, but she's a daughter from my understanding, Sekhmet. But she's also like the fierce warrior. She's the fierce healer and the warrior. So that's what I was talking about with the snakes. There's a lot of okay. I don't want to make this longer than we already a whole hour in. But read Cleopatra's monologue in Shakespeare's. What did I say? Did I say that? Cleopatra's. It's definitely. I'm just definitely like a lot of Egyptian heritage. Read Cleopatra's monologue in Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra, Act 5, Scene 2. Then read about Inanna, Tara, and Hera. Yeah, that's the name I heard earlier. I said Nana, Inan, but it's Inanna. Okay. So definitely read about those people, okay? Because I feel like it's some kind of connection. Maybe you guys might want to get into um, maybe you work from here. Maybe you work with Egyptian deities, like ancient Egyptian deities. The queen does not accept the hand of a prince, but claims the throne. Knowing the king draws near, she is a magnet for the full embodied masculine and entertains nothing less, honey. What did I say? Perfect match. Perfect match. You are coming into a new, and with you coming into this new you, there is going to be a divine masculine because you are the divine feminine. You have mastered your divine self. You are the divine feminine. Your divine masculine is right around the corner, is what I heard. He's right around the corner. He might live around the corner from you, to be honest. You guys might run into each other just maybe on the store run. I'm hearing. Might meet them at the beach if you go to the beach, if you live near a beach or a body of water like a lake or something like that. Okay. Where was I? Oh, when light, the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. When dark, vain, wrathful, righteous, self-righteous, and demanding. We're not dark though. We're all light over here because this is for my what? My light workers. Okay. So that's what we doing right now. All right. To go deeper, Nikki Giovanni's Ego Tripping and Nina Simone singing Stars at the 1976 Montreal Jazz Festival. Let me tell you, Nina Simone is one of my favorite artists. She is a Pisces like me, Pisces sun, just like me. She was a little crazy, you know, and as everybody has a little crazy side, but yeah, she has beautiful music. Also, you guys, I'm getting something about French because she has this song, Ne me pite gas, ne me pite gas. I think it's this. What song is that? It's a song in French. I know the song because I listened to it 1,000 times. But yeah, you guys might be water sign too, or earth sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, air. Honestly, I'm not gonna even put labels with the sign because you can be any sign and be an earth angel. That's what I heard. I forgot about my earth angels. I mean, honestly, you fall into the chosen ones in the light being, the light workers, because it's so many names for us. It's so many names for us. But all right, y'all. Let's get to the last, and the last but not least is the threshold. Oh, honestly, I wasn't even looking at the dang numbers. I was just looking at the dang pictures. Like I said, I do not know my numeral. I can't even say it. I don't know the numeral. So I'm just like casually flipping. Okay, the threshold, the door, the gate, the initiation. What did I say? What did I say? You about to get initiated. You have been initiated in the spirit. My light workers, my chosen ones, my earth angels, my star seeds, all of them, indigo, crystal. It's so many of star seeds, okay? Palladians, like whatever you resonate with as a light worker, knowing from the galactic families, okay? Okay, let me get into it. I'm the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the I'm sorry, precipice, precipice. Hopefully, I'm saying this word right because I have never seen this word before. You stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation. You have arrived at the threshold of initiation. I lost my spot, y'all. Okay. Here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought you were. Okay. I said that you thought you were, but it's I'm saying that because that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work, okay? And it has not been easy for you, and it's not going to be easy. But you were built for this. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend, just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. One step. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, do not give up and do not let the negativity overtake you. Always speak positive over yourself, over your life, because your words are powerful. When you're in this divine energy, when you're in this manifestation energy, when you're on a different level spiritually, everything that you say and do matters, okay? Even okay, so you guys know, being the chosen one, there's things that you have friends that can do stuff all day, bad stuff, whatever. They never get caught, never get in trouble. As soon as you do something, the same thing, your ass get in trouble. You get caught. Something happens. Something goes wrong. It's because you're divine. You're divine. You know better. You know better. Your cosmic mother will whoop your ass. You gonna learn today. That's what it is. You cannot move how other people move out here. You're not the same, and it's okay. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to be. Perfectly fine. Even if you feel like a loner, if you feel like you're by yourself, if you feel like you don't have no help, like this initiation, you're going into a new leadership, and that's why it's that's why you were feeling isolated or alone, because you have to learn how to be alone in order to be a leader. Then once you can lead yourself, you're able to lead others. But it's they see it manifesting through you, so that's where your followers come from. And I'm sorry not to say followers, but that's where you create more leaders, I want to say, because we don't, as light workers, we don't really want followers. It's just we tend to have them, but because you're a natural leader. But it's we want people to be we want to see people do good just as well as us. We always I know for me personally, I'm just like, I wish the best for everybody, because even if they don't like me, just so they can mind their own damn business, stay out of mine. Okay. Like, it's just like, really though. But this threshold is like a baby. I did mention a baby bird. Y'all see that nest in there? It's like a baby bird. As soon as you fall through, you burning the old you. Burning the old you, the old twigs and everything, what you grew up in. All of that is about to be burnt to ashes from the ego, the death of the ego. I'm hearing dust, ash. What is it? From dust to dust, ashes to ashes. I don't know how it goes, honestly. I don't know. Ashes to dust, ashes. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? Okay. When light growth, individuation, ease in the liminal, crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes what did I say about 555? This could be swift changes, unwanted changes, but this is a change that needs to happen, and it's change that's going to happen. It's like everything being wiped away, swept away. Also, fire. There's a fire earlier today. Pray everybody is okay. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. No matter how bad you want to go back to the old you, to the old stuff that where it seemed like it was so easy, it was so simple. Um, Although, like, you don't realize because you made it out that it wasn't that easy. You just made it out. It wasn't that easy, all the stuff that you were going through. You kind of made it look easy, probably to a lot of other people that were watching you. But honestly, it wasn't. And if you go back, it will feel awkward. Like, if you go back to who you used to be, or around those people that you used to be around, or in the environment that you used to be around, it will not feel the same. You will not feel that blissfulness. Like, ignorant is bliss. You're not ignorant anymore. You cannot go back. You will see everything for what it is, and it will bother the shit out of you. Like, it will bother you. You won't be able to stand it. Okay, another side note. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Mention are also watching over you. I believe Hecate is the goddess of the underworld. So as above, so below. You may be a Hindu, because I was trying to figure out the Hindu goddess name earlier, and I still cannot remember her name. I just know she's blue. I just cannot freaking remember her name. She's very, very beautiful. And I can see her face, but I cannot say her name. And we're just gonna leave it. And I think she's also yeah. So look into that as well. Janus and Mention are also watching over you in Hecate. All right, you guys. So that is 1 hour and 13 minutes. I'm gonna leave it here, and I believe I gave you all the messages that the Most High wanted you to hear. Excuse me, spiritual word. So, God bless you all. Y'all have a good night.